Hey guys, I'm back. Another day, another video. It's pretty late, but long day, so thought I'd get around to doing this. So I've just got a few things together that I use to just make my vaping life a little bit easier. These are not store-bought things. Are just things I've accumulated and made myself, or got uber cheap that are not really vaping related, we just have lying around the house. So let's take you through a cleaning process. So when I have a dripper or a tank or something that I'm going to be cleaning or re-wicking, I love to when I re-wick, it has to be clean. For me, it just does. So I'll take it, this one's been wicked and everything already, so I'll take the cotton out, take it absolutely to pieces as much as I can. What I'll do is I'll fill a tub with cold water, give it a rinse, and then I'll put it spread it all nicely in a bigger tub with hot water. Things are running away. And let it soak, and then slosh it around with a clean pair of chopsticks. I'll chuck these. Clean pair of chopsticks. So I just wooden chopsticks, so they're not going to scratch anything, they're not going to damage anything, and it's convenient, and I can grab the stuff out and just lay it on a towel to dry. Now, obviously, if I'm in a bit of a hurry, I will dry it off. That's why I got this big bad boy. I'll dry it off and then leave it on a second towel to dry even more. Where am I going from this? Once dry, I'll start putting things back together, and made myself a couple of anti-stands. It doesn't take much. They don't necessarily need to be threaded or anything. Just a big enough hole for the 5/10 to fit, with not much rattle on it, so they're not going to be moving in. This is aluminium, so again, it's not really going to damage anything. It's soft, and I just made it out of some scrap that I had lying around. So what I'll do after that, I'll put it on a regulated mod. I have regulated mods. I don't bother with ohm readers and all that jazz. My Medican has real-time, sorry, force of habit, pick up my mod vape on it, real-time ohm reading, so it's fine. So I'll get the coils nice and clean. I don't necessarily like to build on a mod, because I have a bad tendency to, while I'm fiddling, I'll push the button and I always forget to turn the damn things off or lock them. So I have a old mech I got for uber cheap. It works, but wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be, but I got it anyway. So I don't use it, but it's there. I screw my no battery, obviously. I can screw whatever I need onto here, and it just makes working with it a little bit easier. So when I'm wicking, I'll probably end up on something like this, or when I'm initially building a coil. Build a coil, put it in, blah 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 blah, and then when it comes to actually firing the coil in that, I will get it onto a regulated mod, such as my American Reborn. Yeah, so it's just stuff I found to make my life a little bit easier. my cleaning process, my tools for getting drippers and glass and stuff out of hot water without burning myself. These were uber cheap. I think I paid like £3 each for them. Chuck them in the wash. When you're done with them, I mean, they just get a bit damp, so I chuck them in a wash probably like once a week. But that they don't get used that often that they need to be washed every day. And then just making yourself some atty stands out of stuff you got lying around. You don't need to go out and buy. And if you can't get your hands on a stuffed mech, use an old mod, or actually go out and buy one of those nice wooden atty stands with the threads, so you can get a good pull on those coils when you actually installing them. It's always a good idea to install a set of coils, get your RD in there and give them a good tug so everything's nice and tight. So it's always nice to have something to grip onto that you're not accidentally going to fire, and know that now I've wrapped this so no matter what happens I can't even put a battery in here anymore. So yeah, that's just my, I'd say, tips and tricks for making vaping a little bit better. Oh, and from my other video, the glue's been holding, so no complaints there. So until tomorrow, keep it cloudy.